Good afternoon. It's August 24th, 2023, and today we had a big sell-off. Uh, Looks like it's about 75 or 80 points. Here's the daily chart. Very bearish bar here. So just bouncing off the 21 bar EMA is what I think is happening. And I mean, we have all this other stuff going on. First break of this channel. We're in this range, so there's a lot of things to take into account. Also, there's this channel, so we clearly have a break outside of this channel, so we're probably going to make a new low, but we'll just have to wait and see. So not a whole lot of trades today. Looks like a little selling came back in. I think I might have forgot to check this out, so we'll just check it out while we go through it. So 5 o'clock comes in right here, and this was pretty clearly a range with the touches here. I actually think I had it drawn. No, well, this is very clear that this is a range. Yeah, 246, so that's the midline. Let's see. Let's see if there's a clear channel here. Yep, very clear channel here. And look at all that resistance. This is tough because it's clear that there's resistance there, but I think you're coming up short. And I think that that's a failure right there. So I'd probably take this double test right here. But you know what? I'd probably want to go long, because you look at this micro channel, we have a break and a move to a new low. So, and there's room to the EMA. So I'd probably look at that one. Oh, I'd definitely look at this one. That's a second entry short. But there's so much overlap, you can't mark that red, I don't think. Then it turns out to be a channel, and we get this really strong move down. And it weakens. So it's probably something like this, we get this choppy stuff, range stuff, move to a new low. I don't think you can take that just because of how sideways this is. And we didn't even test the midline on these swings, so I don't think you want to take that. You can see a lot of buying here. So I think an advanced chart reader could probably take that, because you have this move down, sideways, move to a new low, double bottom or double test, triple bottom. I think an advanced chart reader can take that. You get this really strong move up and comes back into the overnight range, and then it fails. And I don't see a way to get in on this. You do get a second entry short right there. Maybe you take that. It's bouncing at this zone of previous support that's now acting as resistance, so maybe you take that. And then we move into this flatter channel. You get a second entry short right here, and I mean it's pretty. The context is bearish, and I'm looking at this point to hit this measured move of the overnight range. So we came up just short of that, so I think it's reasonable to expect prices to reach that. And we start going lower. This is a new high, because this is like a double top and got this like double bottom here, and It just looks like a new high. So I looked at this as a failure, but now I'm thinking that this is actually none of these bars broke higher, I think. So yeah, none of these bars broke higher. So I'm not sure why I marked this as just a lower high. So I guess this would be the failure, but that's in no man's land. It's not off a trend line. But when you come back here and get like a hidden second entry, but really it's a double test confirming that channel, I think you got to take that. And it's tough to know where to put your runner. Maybe you just hold it until you get a convincing break of this channel, and if you do that, you get a huge move. Let's see, you go there. That's a 23-point move. So really nice entry right there. Come down here, people taking profits, you get a break of that channel. Some sideways stuff, correction. First entry, second entry. Ooh, that's a nice trap. I didn't see that earlier, but, and this is probably, now I'm looking at it, this is probably, closer to this. So look, we come up short of the trend line. So that's really tough, but that's what you need to be aware of. And look how bullish this bar is. This is some bullish bars, so it's tough, but they trap you out. And I mean, look at this, these 3 dojis, so you could probably look at this as a new low, to be quite honest. Especially look at that. I think these are matching lows. Let's look. 29.75 and 29. So these have matching lows. So this is probably a new low, first entry, second entry. If you see that, take this one. And look at that, follow through, boom. And then we just go sideways. Second entry here, this one's aggressive. It's off the midline, off the EMA. I don't think you want to jump in on any of this sideways stuff. I don't think you want to jump in here either. But then it starts going lower. I don't think you want to take this failure, but with how steady this move down is, maybe you take it. And then we get a bunch of buying. You get a second entry right there. I mean, maybe you gamble, and I don't think you want to take that though, because look how bullish these bars are. Closing near its high, closing near its high, closing near its high, high. Upper half, closing near its high. So I don't think you want to take that. I think you just want to wait. And, you know, we get this leg up. And so I'm thinking we'll get another leg up. And when we get this move down and we get a lower high, you get a first entry, failed second entry long. That, if I guess we did get confirmation of that trend channel. So I really like this trap on a day like today. Very nice. And you can see it's a very nice sell-off. And you get a second entry short here. And I was guessing that maybe this was where the second leg started. I don't think that anymore. I think it's actually like this. And it took us quite a while to get to that. But really what you should have been looking at anyways, we had a break of this channel. So we're going for a new low. So you could hold that until we get that new low. And you would have gotten that. And that's, let's say you go just down here. That's 11 points. It's a huge move. If you can hold through this, then you can see we just go sideways. And this is something I've been, I just started studying Al Brooks, so I might be drawing some different stuff in coming weeks and months and years. This line right here, you know, the inexperienced people, they're probably betting on something for this, and really the computers, they're looking at this, and you can see that ended up being a level of resistance when we got to the other side for whatever reason. So anyway, you get this bear channel down, second leg down, then we just go sideways, and then you get another channel. And this is another thing I saw from Al Brooks, is sometimes the trend starts in the swing before. And so just, I can't really explain it very well, but just look at this. And that will tell you what I'm trying to say. And look at that level of resistance. It's clearly computers are responding to it, or whoever. So maybe you take this second entry short, good enough for a scalp. And then we went sideways for a bit, and you get looks like a type of failure here. Yeah, this is actually the failure, so maybe you take that one. But you're going into new lows, because this is a failure because you have a new high, first entry, it breaks higher here, but we get an inside bar after that. So the failure happens when it breaks below this bar, so I should probably put that there. And so we're still making new lows. 20 minutes left till market close, but that's how I saw it today. I hope everyone had a good day. I'll be back tomorrow.